break, we shared a story about the increase in teen suicides. Well, this morning we want to continue that conversation because we want parents to know how they can help their kids. So that includes what kind of help you can look for and when to get a professional involved. So we are joined now by Jeff Spight, CEO of Mind 24/7. So Jeff, thanks so much for joining us. We know this is an important topic. So do we really know why we are seeing this trend with more teens being depressed and trying to harm themselves?
Yeah, truly, this challenge started before the pandemic even came around. We'd started to see a lot of teens have troubles dealing with anxiety, dealing with depression. A lot of this can be kind of tied into the growth of social media and self-isolating. We just haven't had the same opportunities for youth to develop their social interaction toolbox. And it's led to a lot of this increased pattern where teens find themselves in difficult situations.
Yeah, and of course that's not a trend we want to continue. So if parents are watching this morning, what are things that they can do to really try and look out for their kids and make sure their kids are okay? Because so many parents don't even know that their kids are really facing some of the issues they are.
Yeah, it can be really subtle. It's hard to see. The last segment kind of highlighted that, some of the parents said that we just didn't see anything. A lot of times you have to engage with your kids and actually go direct and ask them about how they're feeling and what's going on. You'll see little signs. You'll see they'll start to want to spend more time by themselves. They don't hang out with their friends that they used to hang out with. They don't do the things that they love to do. They stop engaging in those activities. And those are all kind of some telltale signs. But the best thing to do is to kind of just always actively be engaged and directly start asking those questions. Are you okay? What's going on?
And I was thinking of, my own upbringing, right? Like, I think there's different generations have different thoughts on mental health and maybe in past generations. I mean, I think it's pretty fair to say it wasn't quite at the forefront it is now. And so maybe a lot of parents, it wasn't something they were raised on learning about and really trying to go through, and really they've never had that experience with their own parents. So is there an emphasis on parents here where they really have to educate themselves, and if they can't help, maybe it's time to seek professional help?
Yeah, there's very much a stigma still around this, that if you're going to get this help, that you're showing weakness or you're not strong enough to handle this. And that's so not the case anymore. You see a lot of celebrities, athletes now come out and openly discuss their mental health struggles. These are things that everybody should be comfortable with. Even for us at Mind 24/7, we put our buildings on these very busy corners, and you shouldn't be afraid to come in and get help. It shouldn't be that we're hiding and wanting to keep it, really discreet, that we need that kind of support.
Yeah, I think we need to move past the whole stigma side of this and really, I mean, we're talking about life and death here for a lot of teenagers across our country. We need to step up and be able to help them. All right. Well, Jeff, thanks so much for those tips this morning. Like I said, this is just such an important topic, so thanks for sharing your insight this morning with us.